What's up, guys? Tim Little, Matt Allen. Welcome back to Tactical Bassin. Today we are very excited for you. It is Black Friday and we're doing a video we've never done before. We're doing combos under $100. So you guys that are on a budget, today's video is for you. We're talking casting and spinning under $100. Let's go.
Here we go. I am so excited to talk about gear that is under $100. And that may seem crazy coming on the heels of the last video we did, which was ultra high-end equipment, you know, $1,000, $1,500 combos. The reason why I'm so excited about this is because we've skipped this topic in the past because the industry had not stepped up in that price category. When you got under a $100 rod or a $100 reel, things got pretty generic and there were no standouts at all, in my opinion. 3 brands have really stepped up into that category, so that's what we're talking about. I'm gonna give you 3 bait casters to kick it off. All 3 of these are standouts. The first one is 13 Fishing. We started using this rod about 1.5 years ago, and I actually liked it. I caught a bunch of spoonfish on this rod. Now here's the funny thing. We ordered like a handful of 13 Fishing rods and reels to try. When I used it, I liked it the most out of the 3 rods that I used. I had no idea that it was a $59 rod. That's everything you need to know. I mean, it is a nice rod. It's got good finish. It's sensitive. At 59 bucks, it's really hard to beat. They did a really, really good job on that rod. The next one, Daiwa Arid X. That guy, I took this rod cross country. I set it up when we got to the first lake. My daughter Sierra, she's 3 years old. She was fishing with this rod next to me, but we had a Senko on it. Every time I wanted to throw a Senko, I would grab that rod and pick it up and stick Senko fish. I caught fish in probably 10 different states on this Daiwa Arid X because we kept it with a Senko on it literally across the entire country. I really enjoyed fishing with it. I was blown away just a couple of years later what a difference there is in a handful of these rods in that sub $100 range. Now I know this is supposed to be combos. We are actually going to break out because there are companies that make combos, but that's not actually what we're going to do because when you pair them up and mix and match them, you can really dial it in. So we're giving you favorite rods, favorite reels here, and you can pair them up. But the Daiwa Arid X, awesome. The last one that stands out is a newer one from Shimano. This is the Celis. And again, at that, are they 49, 59, right around there? It's unbelievable what you're getting. In the past, rods in this price point would be mushy, ultra slow action, you know, the whole rod would really load up. There really wasn't a lot there. Now they are action specific. You've got sensitivity. They load up correctly. I mean, you can do everything from throw a crankbait to a topwater to punching. It's nuts what you can do with these rods. They're not going to be perfect for every technique, but you can do so many things with them. You can get away with anything, and that is just awesome at that price.
Talking about reel? Or
Yeah, while we're at it, I'm going to talk about the reel too. I only chose 1 bait caster. When we do this video, we're not, you know, picking 15 different things and recommending them to you. This was the only reel in the price point that I felt comfortable saying, yes, at that price, that's a great reel and it would pair up really well with any of those. This is a Daiwa. It's the CC80. It comes in, again, right there. It's like $49.59. I don't remember exactly. It's right there in the middle. They pair up extremely well. All 3 of these rods pair up well with it. It's just a good, consistent reel for the price that's going to serve you well. You could pair it up with any of these. Come in at around 100 bucks. With a Black Friday sale, you're coming in lower than that. It's a no-brainer. For anybody getting into fishing, anybody that wants to get some extra rods for some different techniques, you can't go wrong here.
Yeah, it's trying to think about what I want to say because I feel like we're at this transitioning point in the industry. I'm very excited because, you know, when Matt and I grew up, the stuff that was in this price point was, quite honestly, it was junk.
It was junk.
So kudos to these companies that have seen the growth in junior high fishing, high school fishing. I think these, because I got a lot of the same you do, you know, we fish a lot of stuff together. I think there's a few companies that have seen that market and understand that there is a necessity for anglers at that price point.
Well,
and
the caliber of those anglers is extraordinary. I mean, a junior high angler could whoop a lot of tournament pros 20 years ago. It's amazing how good guys are now.
Yeah, there's so much, it's information, you know, YouTube, magazines, there's a lot more information out there for anglers. You know, I had to go and physically fish with as many people as possible to learn specific techniques. Right. Now you can jump online and watch videos. So kudos to the industry for seeing the need and stepping up, because like Matt said, I was blown away with a lot of this stuff. They're bringing some of their higher quality stuff down to a price point that entry level or beginner anglers or people that, you know, aren't made of money, right?
And need to branch out.
And need to branch out and get multiple rods. You know, we all, growing up, we had that one rod that we did everything with. Yeah. Now you can spend a few extra dollars and get a couple rods, a couple combos that you can do technique specific stuff with. With that said, two of the same ones that Matt talked about, the Shimano Celis. This is, they surprise you when you pick them up and you put a reel on it. Go with braid, like we said before. Fish braid with most of these, you'll get better sensitivity. Yeah. But when you complete the combo, you'll be surprised at how sensitive and how durable these combos are. So I got the Shimano Celis. I'll talk about reels in just a second. And again, the Daiwa Arid. I don't know how you said it. I thought it was the Arid.
Arid X.
Arid X. Okay. The Daiwa Arid X. Again, we fished both of these, casting and spinning, and phenomenal for the price bit. I mean, you wouldn't know that they were $50 rods.
Yeah, no clue.
And I do not have the 13 Fishin' Defy in a spinning rod because, quite honestly, I haven't fished with it. We got the bait casters, and just so you guys know how this happens, how we get this stuff. We literally sat on Tackle Warehouse and we went through and just ordered a bunch of stuff, different brands, different stuff that we hadn't tried yet, just so we could speak with confidence and sincerity and be honest. And so it's cool to be. Thanks, bud. Kid just brought us coffee. It's cool to be at this point in the industry, or that the fishing industry is at this point where they're understanding the need and the wants for this price point.
It's awesome.
Don't want to get off on too much of a tangent. The reel I want to talk about, two reels for you, spinner reels. This is the Daiwa Revros 2500. It feels bomb-proof. Now, again, you're going to get a little bit heavier with this price point, but it's going to last. You know, you could take this to the river and go trout fishing. You could take it on the boat. You can throw it in your car or your backpack or whatever it may be, and you're not going to have to worry about something breaking or getting it scratched or whatever. You know, you could beat these things up. We have, and that is why we're recommending them. So that one, and the next one, a little bit higher price one. I think it's like comes in at like 69 bucks.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But on the sale, should be under the $100. With that said, understand that this sale does include a lot of things that can't specifically be advertised because there's rules about advertising. So if you have a question on an item that may be on a list that's not, give Tackle Warehouse a call or put it in your cart and go through with the sale, and you'll see that you'll be pleasantly surprised that a lot of things actually can be cheaper than you expected. But the Sedona, this is a little higher price point, $69. With the sale, should come in right there at $100. Little smaller than the Daiwa, but again, very smooth and just real sturdy.
Solid.
I was surprised. You know, my first reel I bought when it was a Shimano Spyrex. You know, reels have come a long ways.
Yeah,
I know you can still get them, but again, kudos to the industry for understanding the need for anglers at this price point. The Sedona, the Revros, and these rods. You guys will be more than happy with these guys, and we'll link everything down below in the video description. Just like always, we'll pick some techniques that we like for these
favorite models,
and very excited for you guys because this is so much better than what we had a chance to start with.
It's crazy how much better it is than what we used. Fishing is getting easier the actual art of fishing is getting easier because the equipment is getting better at every price point. What you have now, out on the lake, you have more educated fish, but in your boat or on the shore, you have so much nicer gear than there was even 5 years ago, let alone 20 years ago. It's really amazing. I never thought that we would be able to come down and talk about $50 rods with a straight face and say that they're really nice and we would like to use them.
That's why we haven't done it.
Right. And here we are. They're really nice. So don't be afraid to branch out. At this price point, some people, you're still only going to be able to get one combo, and we'll recommend that just bread and butter combo. But some guys now can actually afford a couple of combos because it's quality gear at an affordable price. Guys, this kicks off the Black Friday sale. We are doing videos every single day of this sale. We will see you Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yep.
We are going to do everything we can to help you. So we're talking swim baits, we're talking creature baits and worms, we're talking winter fishing. We're going to give you recommendations every single day. Like Tim hinted at, there are a lot of brands that get listed as not on sale, and that is not always the case. So do not be afraid to put items in your cart, complete a purchase, and you will be surprised what may or may not be on sale. That makes a huge difference. If you have questions, down in the video description, we'll do everything we can to help you as well. Feel free to leave a comment. We'll go from there. But guys, enjoy Black Friday. There are some awesome gear available at every price point, from 49 bucks to $700 or $800. Everywhere in between, there's amazing gear that will help you be a better angler. Guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk to you soon.
See you guys.